well, let's get into some news here, shall we? Um, let's see. So let's talk about Street Fighter. So we're getting a Street Fighter movie. We got several names attached. Um, Jason Momoa, Roman Reigns, Andrew Koji, and Noah. What? I don't know how to say his last name. Centineo. I don't know.
Got no idea.
He was in Black Adam.
Okay.
He was the got really big guy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was Ant-Man, but like the opposite.
Yes. Yeah.
The Atom Smasher, I think. So,
dude, I don't remember.
Anyway, I looked at this cast and I went, man, this should have been the cast of Mortal Kombat instead of who we got.
Sure.
I don't know. There's bigger names than pretty much that whole cast of Mortal Kombat is nobodies. So
I don't think Scorpion is not a nobody.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Roman Reigns is a nobody to me. He's a bad wrestler.
I mean, you know who he is. You know him more than the guy.
I know him for being bad.
Sonya Blade.
That's what I know from.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I think it's funny that Roman Reigns is they basically pushed him because of Jason Momoa being popular, and now they're in a movie together. So that's kind of fun. Hope they fight because that'd be funny.
I mean, I'm sure they will.
But I mean, I'm not like a Street Fighter fan, so. But the list of people in it is interesting. It raises an eyebrow. I don't think Roman Reigns is a particularly good actor. Only seen him in Hobbs and Shaw there. So,
yeah, don't do yourself a favor and don't have him speak a whole lot. He needs to be a very silent Street Fighter character.
One of the quiet characters, yeah.
I mean, don't know who that is. I don't know them, but
the only Street Fighter character I can think of off the top of my head is Chun-Li. Mm-hmm. And what is it, Ryu?
He's in something, yeah. I think it's Street Fighter.
Or is that Tekken? I don't know.
No,
I don't care.
I don't think it's Tekken, no.
So it's Ryu and Ken.
Street Fighter is the one where they go Hadouken. Right?
Yeah, right. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I said,
I don't know.
But they did a Street Fighter movie with what's his name, Van Damme, back in the day. That was the last time I think they'd done Street Fighter. So time to make it because video game movies, so are doing well.
I feel like our news here is just like this video game is being made into something.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a lot of that because Minecraft is probably not going to make $1 billion, but pretty close to $1 billion. Which I thought I was not convinced that it wasn't going to make money. So I felt like it was going to make money.
True. I thought it was going to make $1 billion, but I mean, it still did really well.
It still did very well. So yeah, that's why we're going to get video games, and Mario did well and Sonic did well. So we'll get video game movies now. Video game movies have pretty much taken over for superhero movies, which let's talk about some superhero stuff. And so they're making another season of Daredevil, and Jessica Jones will return in the second season of Daredevil with what's her name? Kristen Ritter would come back.
The same Jones. Lady.
Yeah. So Punisher's already back, so I guess they'll just slowly bring them all back, probably.
I guess. I feel like they were kind of popular, but those were the first two that came out, and then like as more came out, they got worse. Or if I don't know if it got worse or what, maybe they rushed the second two because they eventually had like all of them in the same one, right?
Yeah,
because they
I
had
would
to like make those deadlines, so the last two really got rushed, is what I heard.
I would say they got progressively worse. I mean, I thought I didn't. The only one that I liked was Daredevil. Punisher was okay, but I didn't watch the whole thing. So, but yeah, if you know, Luke Cage I thought was boring, and then Iron Fist was not good, and the Defenders was horrible.
I saw all of them except I don't think. Well, I didn't watch Punisher, which Punisher came like after everything. I want to say.
I think
Uh,
Punisher was the first season was before Defenders, and then the second season was after Defenders, if I remember correctly. So technically, that would have broken the chain of getting worse, but whatever.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah,
I
eh,
guess I guess the Daredevil show did good
good enough.
numbers. I guess I didn't watch it because I didn't like that first episode at all. So
I might go back to it. We'll see. I mean, I've seen all the other ones, but whatever. Um, that was just small potatoes MCU stuff. Now for the big one. Avengers. Both the Avengers movies have been pushed back. Um, the next one, Doomsday, will come out in December of next year instead of May, and then that pushed the other Avengers movie back till the December of the year at following.
so
So
both
they just
December. Okay.
so both just got moved back the 6 months or whatever. So they'll have Avatar, Avengers for the next three holidays, for next three Christmas.
So wouldn't it? So it's Avatar this Christmas, then Avengers next, and Avengers again, and then wouldn't it be Avatar again?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Well,
Or
I mean, maybe it's another year. After no, it's every. Isn't it supposed to be every 3 years? I
no, I
thought.
think they're going to do. I think it's going to be. I think they have a Star Wars movie coming out, and then I think it's event. Then I think it's Avatar. I believe Avatar was supposed to be 29, if I
Okay.
remember correctly.
Okay.
So, but
Uh,
yeah,
I don't hate that. I mean, we have to wait a little bit longer. I guess they needed more time to cook on this one. So
well, yeah, they were filming recently, so
yeah,
yeah. I know that. Well, now Spider Man was supposed to come out in between, but now it's going to be before the first
oh,
the
you guys
next two
pushing that
Avengers.
back.
They have not pushed that, so that tells me that there's no connection with the Avengers movies. It's just going to be Spider Man's. So is that a good thing, bad thing? That remains to be seen. I mean, that would probably tell me that it wouldn't be a multiverse movie unless they just do what they did with No Way Home, where it just wraps itself
Yeah,
up in the thing. And that also probably means Spider Man ain't gonna be in the Avengers.
yeah. I think that would be a mistake, but
Yeah. Well, at least maybe not the first one. I would assume the
oh, you
second one.
maybe in the
He
second
might
one.
probably show
Okay.
up in the second one. Would be
I guess
my
his name never showed up
no,
on the chairs there.
no.
So
But that's not everybody's. That's
yeah, yeah,
no way
yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
everybody.
I
So
know. Yeah,
we'll see. Clearly, there'll be some sort of cliffhanger for the second one,
for sure, for sure.
like they did with Infinity War. I'd be shocked if there wasn't. Um, but I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. I'm hoping it's a good thing and they're making it better, um, where they're just not crunching people to kill themselves. So to make
Yeah,
something, I'm hoping.
I'm hoping the
Um,
CG looks a lot better because the
yeah,
CG has definitely been looking worse and worse, in my opinion. So hopefully, with more time to cook on it, it looks a lot better.
yeah, agreed, agreed. Um, cool. Yeah, that was that. All right, now let's get into our Tom Cruise rumors and news. We'll talk about the for sure things first. We're getting a Top Gun 3. and Days of Thunder 2. So Days of Thunder is a movie that Tom Cruise was in, and it's a racing movie. Um, and um, so Joseph Kosinski is making F1, the director of Top Gun Maverick. He just did F1. So I would assume that he would probably make at least one of these movies, if not both of those movies, with Tom Cruise there. I mean, I would assume he would use the same stuff for a Days of Thunder 2. Um,
Mm-hmm.
am I interested in that? No. Um, but I don't know. Tom Cruise I like, but he's not. He doesn't like get me like pumped for it, you know. So, but we'll see. They would definitely hope that would be like a Top Gun Maverick, obviously, and then obviously we got Top Gun 3. Are you interested in either of those?
No, not really. I mean, Tom Cruise pulls in all of the old fogies, right? I
Yeah,
mean, even when I saw this one, and I saw it during the day, the only people that were in there were old people because I saw it during the day. And I mean, it was still pretty sold out. But, well, I mean, afterwards, everything was sold out. I saw it early Thursday. But, yeah. So anything he makes is going to, at least, I'd be surprised if it didn't make more than 400, like literally anything that Tom Cruise is in, just because those people will see him no matter what. So I think they'll both be a success, but am I interested in those two? No, not really. I think Top Gun a little bit more than the other one, but I do like stunts and whatnot, but I prefer like fist fight action type of John Wick stuff. That's what I like. But
yeah, I know what you like.
stunts are cool as well.
Yeah. Um, all right. So you're feeling about the same as me. How about a Les Grossman movie, which is the character that Tom Cruise played in Tropic Thunder?
Oh, you mean like a movie around him?
Around that character, yeah.
Mm, are you saying that's happening?
They're working on it right now.
I think that's a real big risk, especially in today's age. I don't know if
Yeah.
you can even get away with that.
Hmm.
Because, I mean, I feel like you were kind of on the border even then.
Oh,
Um, it was really funny. I'm not. Tropic Thunder is a great movie, but I feel like you come into the danger of just ruining what's came before it.
agreed.
Um, so I'd be like really worried about it. But I mean, as long as Tom Cruise is involved somehow, I'll have a little faith in it. But
Well, I
yeah.
know when that movie came out, and when I watched it with people, people didn't even realize that that's Tom Cruise.
Hmm.
So I think that's probably the best Tom Cruise role.
You're saying, yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, they're working on that. It's been in development a while, but with Mission Impossible being done, and stuff, that was big air quotes on that. You know, we'll see. Um, but yeah, um, I think he'll try to milk any dime he can. I didn't realize that in the beginning it literally says a Tom Cruise production in the beginning of this film. So in the beginning of Mission Impossible. So yeah, he slaps his name on it. So he's making the money. So um, I'm sure he'll try his best to make it good because I'm
Yeah,
sure
no, for sure,
his name
for
will be
sure.
front and center, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I'd be interested, but I'm not sure if that character works more than short bursts. I think that's what made the character funny. I don't know
Yeah.
if just strong curse words the whole time can
It
last.
really depends on what even the direction of the movie is. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's a million directions you could take that in. I don't even know. Are you bringing back more of the original cast as well? Like, is Ben Stiller coming back? I have no idea.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a Tropic Thunder 2. It would be a
Yes,
spin-off movie.
specifically him. Yeah. Yeah, I have no
So
idea.
we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching part of the Daniel and Andrew Show. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. If you don't like looking at our faces, no problem. There's always a full audio version of the podcast wherever you find your podcast. Thank you and enjoy.